You won't survive. Here's why. Your chances of survival in movie monster scenarios. Think you could outsmart a Xenomorph? You've seen the movies, you've debated with your friends, but let's get real. Your chances of survival are probably way lower than you think. In this video, we're not just guessing. We're breaking down your real, statistical chance of survival against some of pop culture's most terrifying creatures. So, grab your popcorn, and let's find out, do you have what it takes to make it to the end credits? Welcome back to Mac Ultra, where we take fictional scenarios way too seriously. We're assuming a baseline here. You're a fit, average human. But the rules of the game? They're about to change. We're going to dive into 3 iconic movie monsters and calculate your chances of survival based on their unique strengths, weaknesses, and the most common mistakes people make. First up, the Xenomorph, the perfect organism. Everyone says, just run. But what if running isn't an option? The Xenomorph is a biomechanical nightmare, created for one purpose, to hunt. But its biggest threat isn't its tail or its sharp claws. It's the acid, highly corrosive blood that can melt through a ship's hull and your body in seconds. It's the ultimate don't shoot me defense. The Xenomorph doesn't have eyes. Instead, it hunts using its sense of smell and by detecting electrical impulses, kind of like a shark's lateral line. It's a relentless hunter that stalks its prey silently in the vents, the shadows, everywhere. Your best chance? Avoid close quarters combat. You can't outrun it, and you can't fight it head-on. But what if you could lure it into a trap? Here's the single most common mistake people make. They try to find a weapon. Wrong. The real secret weapon isn't a flamethrower. It's something you already have. Because the Xenomorph's life cycle is parasitic, it needs a host. If you can force it to choose between you and another potential host, you might just have a chance. Your chances of survival? A statistically miserable 1%. But that 1% is all about how you use your brain, not your brawn. And to survive, you'd have to make a choice, one you might not be able to live with. Scenario 2, the Walking Dead zombie. We've all got a plan for the zombie apocalypse. It's simple, right? Just run, find a safe house, and stock up. Wrong. Your biggest threat isn't the walkers, it's the people next to you. Because here's a fact, everyone on Earth is already infected. The virus isn't transmitted through the bite, it's already in your body. The bite is what kills you, and once you die, you reanimate. Your body simply becomes a vehicle for a very, very hungry passenger. This changes everything. You can be scratched or bitten, and you're dead. But even if you don't get bit, if you get a cold and pass away in your sleep, you're coming back. The walkers are drawn to sound, and they're decaying. They get slower and more brittle over time, but their numbers are what make them a threat. A single walker? Not a problem. A herd of thousands? That's a different story. What's the one single critical mistake that gets almost every survivor killed in the shows? It's not getting bitten, it's staying in one place. Your survival rate here? About 15%, but only if you keep moving. The moment you decide to settle down and build a community, you become a target. Don't believe me? Look at every community in The Walking Dead. They all fail eventually. Scenario 3, the Predator. You think you're at the top of the food chain, but what if something out there is hunting you for sport? The Predator is the ultimate hunter, equipped with cloaking technology, a plasma cannon, and an insane knowledge of how to kill. But its one weakness? It plays by a code of honor. It won't hunt prey that is unarmed, wounded, or poses no threat. This is your only hope. The Predator's thermal vision can't see you if you're covered in mud or another substance that lowers your body temperature. It doesn't see you, it sees a blank space. It's a risk, but it's the only way to get a jump on it. The key to surviving the Predator isn't fighting back, it's making yourself unhuntable. So what's the one thing that connects all these scenarios? The answer is simple. Your worst enemy isn't the monster, it's your own arrogance. Your chances of survival are less than 1% in most of these scenarios, but a single good decision can change everything. So what other monsters do you think you could beat? Let us know in the comments below. And please subscribe, it helps so much.